Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. I am recording this episode slightly earlier than usual, so let's just dive straight in. I haven't really got any comments to go off of today or anything like that. I think soon I'm going to start recording a backlog because of things that are happening, so bear that in mind. I'll probably throw together like an emergency series or something like that, and we'll do something. I did actually look at potentially doing a 1.2 series to kind of fill in a bit of backlog. We could always carry on with this series as well. I'll kind of leave it up to you guys on that one. We could always get this series done, and that gives us a bit of time for more mods to update. I did actually look into doing one earlier today, but a lot of simple mods that we're kind of so used to playing, I think even things I prepared carefully, aren't actually updated for 1.2 yet. So I'd like to give that another week if possible, so I might end up recording a bit of backlog of this series. So just bear in mind it'll take me a couple of extra days to get on top of comments and things like that. But for today, we know exactly what we've got to do, right? It's the 1st of December. It is minus 20, despite the fact we are obviously coming up to the Inferno. Technically, this is the start of the Inferno month. The cold snap has actually bought us some really, really valuable time here. It gives us plenty of time to hopefully process the rest of this psychoid into some tasty, tasty cucumber paste. And what else did we wanted to do here? It was something quite big, but I don't remember what in hindsight. What are we doing? Oh, of course, yesterday when we left off, the dire raid mod actually kicked in. The first time I think I've ever seen it kick in, and my god did it kick our ass. Like, it beat us around. The dire raid mod I very much underestimated, and I think that mod would be great with something like the Robo Daddy series we did, where you've got lots of turrets, things like rim atomics, things like turrets expanded. We don't have anything like this. We don't even have a turret. So in a series like this where we haven't got any infinite resource mods, where we're not like min-maxing characters or anything like that, dire raids really doesn't work, because by our own balancing, we've made the game quite difficult by recruiting anybody and everybody, so we haven't got good shooters, we haven't got great characters. So just bear that in mind. Dire raid probably doesn't work good with a series that you're not, you know, maybe focusing on in terms of kind of like how efficient your colonists are for the amount of work they're putting in, like your stockpile shit and stuff like that. Anyway, how are we looking? I know what we need to focus on. It's called Cryptosleep caskets. How are we looking on that one? Let's get Sharamus over to... Oh, he's already on it. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted you. Let's get Sharamus working on that one. Hopefully we get the 4 components and 1 advanced component done by Squankus. What I'm actually going to do then is temporarily we'll suspend those. We'll say make component, make advanced component, do until X where X is 4, and then do one of those. And then we'll say unpause this one when you've only got 1 left. That way, we'll make the 4 components. They'll be, actually, do we even want to unpause it? Unpause when we've got... We could do it X times and then just keep... Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea in hindsight. We'll do X times where X is 4. Then when they finish the 4 components and they're hauled over, they'll then move on to the advanced component. And when that's finished, we'll have another Cryptosleep casket. I'm hoping the couple of days that this cold snap is going to buy us is going to be long enough to get a couple of these down. We also have to make the big boy grown-up decision about who we want to stick in a Cryptosleep casket. What I'm looking for are people with, say, the depressed trait, or people who are... people who hate being, like people with Undergrounder, for example, we want to keep those guys around. Pessimist, that could be a big one. Cat, for example, I might throw in there. What's Iron Man do? That's like, yeah, damage and pain. But Pessimist with a -6 mood is not ideal. Undergrounder is fantastic. You're fine as well. Depressive, see, that's not ideal. Depressive is definitely high tier. So Rim, Robbie, and Cat are both top of the list right now. Oh god, we've also got Bigger Stickers, who's also depressive. This is where we've recruited prisoners that were in terrible kind of conditions for quite a long time, and then obviously their traits changed to adjust to the fact that we were keeping them in a room on the floor filled with blood for the most part. What else we got? Oh god, we got 4 depressive characters essentially. 5 is also depressive, making 5 the 5th depressive character. My god. Okay, so ideally, I'd like 5 Cryptosleep caskets so we can hide them away. That's really not good, is it? Maybe we should also min-max who to go into Cryptosleep based on how unessential they are. What I mean by that is, characters in here, it's not going to be comfortable, but they'll almost certainly survive. However, if the power cuts to the Cryptosleep caskets, I believe people are ejected, aren't they? And if 5 gets ejected... Oh, do they even need power? No, they don't need power, do they? Because they're, you find them in Ancient Dangers. Okay, my bad. I don't know why. Maybe we've played with a mod like that before, where if the power's cut, the person gets kicked out, and then obviously if they got kicked out into the heat, they pretty much die instantly. But I guess that's not an issue. Okay, that's fine then. I mean, it wouldn't make much sense if you were keeping them suspended animation and then a simple power cut fucked it up. Right, okay. In that case, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll keep 5 in there. In that case, we'll do the opposite. and keep our most essential characters in Cryptosleep storage. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. That way, if anything terrible does happen, our power grid cuts out, our gas lines explode, whatever, then we know that we've got the 3 immortals and whoever we keep in cold storage. Whether or not we're then going to be able to survive long enough to build the ship remains to be seen. I quite like that as a difficulty thing, too. I didn't really consider that before. Oh, hello. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God, it's already gone up to 0. Fucking hell. That increased like 20 degrees in the course of one day. That's madness. What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, it's done pretty good things for the difficulty, too. Because last time we were just kind of like, okay, we've got immortals, we can't really lose. But now we're going up to merciless, too. And we know we've got those big raids coming in. If everybody gets wiped out, everybody gets wiped out, right? I'm not going to do any more reloads after this point. I only did that yesterday because it was, you know, a mod that wasn't really intended for the balance that we've got going on right now. But if it's a legitimate regular raid that kills us, fuck it. I mean, that's me being bad, I assume. Right, let's speak to you guys. I should really put down some paths there, shouldn't I? So that doesn't happen. Right, Robodaddy, let's see what these guys have got. If they've got packaged survival meals, I actually could be persuaded. We need steel. We're in a weird situation. We've got more plasteel, almost as much plasteel as we have steel. What have you guys got for me? We could sell them the corn, because the corn is just going to rot away. They have pink cloth. That's very strange. We could sell them some yayo as well. Actually, could we sell them psychoid leaves? They don't buy psychoid leaves. Okay, fair enough. I basically want to sell them anything that's going to rot away while we're in storage. We've got almost 500 meals. To be fair, it's got to feed 20 people for a month. Or for a season, I should say, obviously. That's quite... It seems good, but I'm not sure it is. I'm happy to sell them some yayo in exchange for components. So I'll take those off your hand happily, because that'll help speed up the... That'll really help speed up the Cryptosleep casket production, so definitely buy that. Have they got any steel? No steel. They do have Nutramine. That I'm going to buy so we can build some medic bags later on as well. That seems pretty decent. They do have steel. Fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and just dump that yayo on them. See, I thought that might be too much. My God, we've made a fortune with this, haven't we? Wow, that's insane. That was a great suggestion. Whoever did that, genuinely, give yourself a pat on the back, because that's... You might have saved the colony. 220. Right, let's drop it down a little bit from there, but that's more or less right, isn't it? What are we up to? Oh, there we are, 215. Look at that, perfect. Should I gift them one extra? Like a buyer's bonus. There you are, my friend. You have your free... Look at that, getting some alliances back too, which is obviously key. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, so what we're going to do then is swap those over. And you can work on the advanced components now if you can. Yes, they can. Okay, fantastic. This has really sped things up. Cryptosleep Casket 2 is now online. That's the last of our advanced components used up, though. So just bear that in mind that it will take a little while to get those back on. How many psychoid leaves have we got? If these guys... They actually might be able to recycle them all. This is incredible. That was one of my big concerns, that we wasted so much time and effort on this, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's get Robodaddy to trade with the bioengineering supplier, see what they're interested in. Bioengineering incubator, raw materials. I almost want to sell the Cutipillars, but to be fair, we can put the Cutipillars in the room with our people. And they should be fine. What the hell are we going to feed them? I guess they'll just have to eat packaged survival meals along with the rest of us, huh? Right, speaking of which, we actually need a better way to store these meals. Am I wrong in thinking that... it would be a more sensible idea to put down tall shelves? I know they're more expensive than meal tray racks, but I'm sure they can hold much more, right? Maybe we should have done that first. Well, if we set that one to critical, when we actually seal ourselves in and those to the lowest priority, as they eat meals off of that, they can bring it over. And then I'll forbid the meals on there, have them eat these meals first. Or any meals left over, we can haul over. Something like that, anyway. Another one. Fantastic. Wow. If we reinstall them... Oh, you can't reinstall Cryptosleep caskets. See, I wasn't expecting to be able to build this many this fast because we had no components. We could cram a few more in. We could cram them in that way around. See, what I was going to say is we could reinstall them so that they... so that we had less of a gap, but I suppose that is accidentally the most efficient way to do it, isn't it? Because we've oscillated the entrances there. That works fine. Oscillating the entrances is the name of also my my prog metal band. How are we looking? Unfinished advanced component. We're almost done with another one. Holy shit. How many people can we put in cold storage? Because this is a new strategy. Fuck it. Let's build as many as possible. Why not? Still -5. Oh, we got a new recruit at the last minute, you son of a bitch. Wendy Williams, are you coming back to us or not? Recruitment chance, 7.9%. 32.3 resistance remaining. We might have to put Wendy Williams in a casket. My God, look at this. I need to go and get another name, don't I? I've compromised on this one. We've now got Ray Karinga, which I think means something like Joker King. I don't remember. But this guy, was originally that the name request was originally for an immortal or a Luciferium addict, preferably both. I don't think we're going to see any more immortals. I don't know what's happened, but the immortals have dried up. I actually made them more common recently so that we could potentially see some of those Apex immortals and whatever during the series. But even now, like, since I've changed that setting, we've had no more, and I don't know what the I don't know if I've accidentally broken it. I don't think I have. We'll do it at the end anyway. But what we'll do then is because he's got a prosthetic hand. Damn. We could always just feed him loads of Yayo. I mean, it's not it's not quite Luciferium. I will admit a Luciferium addicted immortal would be cool to see before the end of the series. I'll try and feed it to someone else. We could feed this guy a bunch of Yayo. That's kind of close enough, right? What's he got here then? Ooh, harvest and growing skills are good, aren't they? Plant cutting. Combat training is fairly irrelevant. Obviously, we're never going to get around to doing that, I don't think. Arts. You are pretty good at art. Let's go ahead and get refine as top priority. Why are you not refining? Probably because you're doing absolutely everything else, to be fair. Let's put some points in that. Let's go ahead and put that basically to the regular kind of not unspecialized job. I don't know how many more artists we really need in the colony. To be fair, you're our second best artist, so I'm going to take some of these guys off of arting then. Cat, I'm sorry, you're fired from the arting. So we've got Koo, Ray, and Bigger Stickers. One thing I very briefly want to do as well is I'm drafting up the people who don't have guns to see. So we've got spare gun there. So anybody drafted are people without weapons. So I'm looking for whoever's got the highest shooting stat to give Robo Daddy's spare sniper. Look at that, 4.8. And everyone else does have one, don't they? Okay. I guess it'll be you then, 6.86. You come and grab this one. And that's now your rifle. There you go. Enjoy yourself. Right, so then we've got this many people. We've got 6 people, 7 people actually, without guns. We've only got 4 more guns. Damn it. Okay, so we're going to have to do some trades at some point. This is obviously the timeline without the combat supplier, so we haven't actually bought any weapons. Is the combat supplier still here? Bioengineering supplier this time. Okay, we got unlucky. Right, you go grab that one. Let's make sure we've got their hand equipped, and that will stop them unequipping their other stuff. Let's make sure you go for the bullpup rifle. Let's give you... It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, you actually had a better shooting stat. Whatever, it doesn't matter too much, does it? You can go ahead and equip that one. So we've got 3 people that need guns. And we've got an unfinished assault rifle there. That's fine. That's okay. Not that we're going to need it too much in the coming season. It's still -6, so we've still got plenty of time here to finish off the last things here. Skrankus, Squiggle, and Scrump. You are making advanced component. Very nice. How are we looking? We've got 3 down there. Oh, we've got enough uranium for all this. We've got enough steel. 415. It's going to be bloody close. But that's 8 caskets. 7 caskets, because obviously we're not putting one in front of the front door. That's great. So all the depressive people, all the sad people, the pessimistic people, stick them in there. Forget about them. And then we've got plenty of meals, plenty of room for hopefully everyone else. Gives us what, like 14? We've got 21 people, right? Yeah, gives us 14 beds. How many beds are in there? 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. So we've actually got 2 spare beds now. Wait, how? 11, 12, 13, 14. We do have 2 spare beds. We could rip one out and replace one with an air conditioning unit. Feel like it's unnecessary. But it's something worth bearing in mind. If we manage to actually get these people in cold storage, that's going to be fantastic. Oh, my schedule. Let's drag you to, like, here. Just so we can kind of, again, deviate the schedule a little bit there so we don't go too heavy on the center. 4th one is going down now. Excellent. We've still got plenty of gold, plenty of steel, plenty of plasteel for advanced components. 105 uranium, so we're actually running quite low on that one. We're literally just waiting on advanced components now. And then when the temperature gets up to, like, 30, something like that, that's when we'll start putting people in cold storage. Yeah, our people have nothing to do. I mean, of course there's nothing to do right now. We're not gonna grow crops. They'll just incinerate in this season. Do you have a trade caravan? What are you guys? Combat supplier? That'd be ideal. Who does the trading? Mammy. Bulk goods trader. Fine. Get in there. Wait. I think these are the people we spoke to last time, aren't they? Still the same ones from last time? You certainly look like it. Yeah, they are. Oh, you got 400. 400, yeah, you say. Yeah, they've got no money left. Okay, sorry, my bad. Fingers has actually moved on to making the advanced components now, which is obviously quite good, because, oh, poor mood because of depressive. That means you're going in, you're going in the shelter, my friend. Oh, don't, I hate it when they do that. When they kind of start a component, some other idiot hauls it away, and then they start another component. Brilliant. Like, I think it's because it's 0 of 1. Let's go ahead and set it to 0 of 2. That should stop that happening again. How are we doing on steel? 387. Ooh, not well. We can take this apart, to be fair. What's going on with the mining? Oh, we've got mining designations, but they can't get to it. Ooh, my bad. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take this stuff apart. We've got plenty of uranium meteors for the future, so that's not a problem either. Let's go ahead and get rid of that mech drop beacon too. If we've got any other steel that we can mine on the map, I think we're actually finally, towards the end of the series here, out of steel. Got this little bit here, that's structural steel, otherwise it gives them basically a backdoor to what might end up being a nuclear reactor. I imagine when we crank it up to merciless, which we're going to do obviously if we survive this season, at that point we'll have to start going into turrets. You know, turrets and spaceships. Oh, that's not good. Don't do that. Especially not as... Okay, so it's 33 degrees now. Keep an eye on that one. It's still not so hot that I'm, you know, wanna chuck them into storage. Pork, what the fuck? For Christ's sake, just give my people time to finish their work. For God's sake, you people. Okay, go. Finish that. We got 2 advanced components basically finished here. Right, thank you, fella. Right, go get the other one. Oh, 5. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, God. Rim Robbie got beat up. Fast walker, depressive, industrious. See, I want to not put you in the thing yet because obviously they're injured. Cat's going in one. So you can get out of here. You keep going on mental break. So you are pessimist, right? Okay. So we're going to have pessimists and depressive. Rakeringa also depressive. In you go. Goodbye, my friend. There's obviously not enough jobs for everybody as it is. Depressive, industrious, Rim Robbie. In you go, my friend. Oh, can't walk quite yet. Depressive, biggest dickus. Goodbye, my friend. In they go. Oh, no. That frightens me. Oh, no. That is just about the worst thing that could have possibly happened. We've got 379 limestone bricks, and we've got, luckily, because I went slightly overboard, enough polymers and enough chem fuel to be able to repair it. Thank fucking God. To that guy yesterday that I called out for telling me not to use wood to make chem fuel, who's laughing now? Probably you, because, to be honest, we could have just made that out of corn and not sold the corn instead anyway. That's 3 people in storage. Oh, they still show up in the top bar if they're in storage. What's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Right, who else are we looking? Depressive. Sorry, my friend. In you go. Who else are we looking at? Neurotic. Oh, 5. 5 as well. In you go. Rim Robbie has just been beaten up. Has got out of bed and immediately started screaming at people again. Oh, come on, Rim. Don't do this. Doesn't feel right calling someone that. Yeah, I mean, the second Rim Robbie is done. They're going straight in a Cryptosleep casket because this is like quite literally 2 days in a row. They've gone mad at my people, and I don't really appreciate it. It's extremely offensive. Just bundle them up and force them in there. Also, Windy Williams, we want to put in a... Yeah, just fucking carry him to a Cryptosleep casket. Why can't we carry them to a Cryptosleep casket? Because we don't have any built. There we go. Okay, it's fine now. Rim Robbie. Carry to Cryptosleep casket. Okay, Rim Robbie assemble it. Reserved by Varlo. Oh, to be tended. Okay, reasonable. Let's get Robo-Daddy on the tending, though. Fuck off. Come on, please. Okay, incapacitated bear. Get out of here. Carry Rim Robbie to the Cryptosleep casket. Windy Williams, you're going in next. Oh, Windy Williams is actually trying to escape. No. Roger Wilco, end this. What are you doing? Get away from that door. Right, bring him down, Legolas. Right, careful. Nice work. Capture. Cryptosleep casket. Welcome aboard. There we are. Oh, should I not tend to you first? Remind me when I pop the people out of the Cryptosleep caskets to tend to Windy Williams. There we go. Look at that. Nice work. So who have we got active then? 15. Only got 15 active. How many beds we got? 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. How did I do the math so badly before? 21 minus 7. Oh, because... Right, because one was a prisoner. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we can... Just double check. We do have 15 people. We do have 15. We could take something away and build another air conditioner. I don't think we need it, to be honest. I really don't think we need it. Especially not with the kind of better infrastructure we've got outside now. We've got the regular coolers, the air conditioner, the whole lot. I think we'll be fine. Battle animals. Oh, thank God for that. What is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. I know somebody last time was really disappointed last time I gutted the Cobra when they turned up. I will admit, I would love an army of Battle Cobra. However, they're not going to survive. And I'm not putting them in Cryptosleep caskets. And I don't think it's sensible to put them in here. So we're going to eat them if things get desperate. Freshly skinned Cobra. This was a waste of time, wasn't it? 6 out of 8 stacks. Oh, it can hold heavier things. A meal rack would have been better. There we go. We've learned something today, haven't we? Right, let's get another one of those down. And a shuttle crash. Jesus. We can't save these people. But what I can do is I can send fingers out to behead them all. Are they allies? Independent tribal orc. Say no more. That's war crimes. Oh, good. Excellent. Let's also take that apart too, see if we can get something out of that. We still need a persona core, bear in mind. We can't leave this planet until we get one of those. So that's, I think, going to be the real limiting factor to a lot of things we've got going on here. Come on. Catatonic. Birdhouse. Catatonic. Because you're depressed? Really? Malnutrition. Oh. Oh, yeah. I did do that, didn't I? We've only got packaged survivor meals left, and I forbid those. Okay. You're good. Have yourself some meals, my friends. I would like to actually put you into Cryptosleep then as well. I feel like just putting Cryptosleep caskets amongst the dead is very macabre. Let's put down a few more. Sod it. Why not? Catatonic Moira! No, 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 no. What are you all doing? Because of the psychic drone. Psychic drone and they're hungry and they've just given up. They've gone into a coma because they're hungry. Well, that's not ideal, I will admit, but there we are. Okay. I think we're going to take out these Cobra. Do you think any of them are immortal? I didn't even consider that. Can you... Oh, you can't pan through Cobra. Can I just maybe go to the... Oh, God, this is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Cobra 2's clean. 3 is clean. Come on, one of you's got to be immortal, surely. I genuinely bumped up the immortals by quite a significant amount, and we're still not seeing any. I think we'll just butcher the lot, sod it. Go on. They're not going to survive the winter, and I'm going to take the caterpillars into the lockdown room. Psychic drone is ending. Nice, thank you. We created a what? Ballistic... Oh, ballistic goggles. Masterwork ballistic goggles. Christ. Incompetent cook. You're a liar. You're a liar. We have state-of-the-art facilities. We have the cleanest kitchen money can buy. We've got steel tiles that give a cleanliness bonus. We've got kitchen sink cabinets. We have 2 bins, in fact. And we have the manufacturer's thing. And who's cooking these meals? Oh, to be fair, they could have fallen out of a drop pod. But it's definitely not our cooks, given that one's got 17 out of 20, the other's got 16 out of 20. 56. Okay, it's getting dangerous now. Windsor's down. Why are you down? Food poisoning major. Bollocks. Rescue Lord Windsor. Forget about the components. I think we're going into lockdown. I think we're going to have to do it, aren't we? On the plus side, though, we got packaged farm meals in our freezer, so we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and copy this into there. Let them haul the last of the meals over, whatever they can put on there. 76, so actually we've got enough for all of the meals now. That's great. And then let's shut them down. 60 degrees outdoors every day is devastating, so I think this is about as far as I'm willing to push it. So I will make a new area this time, because people screamed at me last time. We're going to call this Lockdown. I think that's nice and sensible. We'll set that for animals as well, because of course our, you know, we want our caterpillars in there. Aminals, caterpillars, off you go, my friends. There we are. And then everyone else, you can get to fuck. Colonist needs rescue. Moira climbed out of bed and then immediately collapsed. Rescue Moira. Move over. Well done, team. Welcome to lockdown. It's currently a very chilly -5. Fucking hell, it is a very chilly -5. Well, let's turn these ones off, otherwise our people are going to start complaining in the center. Is that even going to heat up? We've got air conditioning units. This is going to be freezing. Maybe I was a little overzealous. Now, to be fair, we don't need to actually put on lockdown Sharamus, Fingers, or Robo Daddy. So if there's any final essential colony business, those guys can go and deal with that. What we need to bring in is actually a couple of essentials. Let's get some. Let's go ahead. Critical clear all. We want medicine for a start. Medicine. What is that under? Let's whatever. Just bring the lot. If there's any, bring it. And components. Maybe some steel in a case of explosions. That's always quite nice to have. Insulated slabs. Ooh, I feel like that's a bit of a risk, but we'll go for it. And then also some limestone bricks. If we can get all this stuff in there, we're good. We can replace the walls if they blow up. We can do a lot of things there to kind of help our people endure. Right, and we'll get some of those down too. There we are. I like having our people stuffed into a freezer. Relying on the inferno to warm us up is a backwards way of doing this. We should rely on the base to cool us down, not the other way around. Maybe a single heater in here. Is that backward? Am I doing things wrong? Let's install a single heater in here. Turn off all the power to this shit. Yeah? What a... we made it too good now. We've made it too good. We're going in the wrong direction. Just to keep this room cool. Warm. Oh, I mean, climatable. Climatable, you know? Something that's not going to have them freezing to death as they try and sleep. Oh, don't say I never do anything. I don't want to get getting too hot, though. Let's say like 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are those looking like? They should be able to hold it. I mean, they're insulated. We've got that going. Keeps the heat in. That's the point of fucking insulation at the end of the day. Or to maintain the temperature, I should probably phrase it as. And these guys have absolutely no idea what they're going to do. They're just absolutely beside themselves. On the plus side, look at this. Another Cryptosleep casket done. We could freeze some more people. Who's in the worst moods here? That would be Birdhouse. Birdhouse. Oh, right, you're catatonic. Forgot about you. 54. Okay. I mean, that's just not on. Carried to a Cryptosleep casket. That was lucky I double-checked. Otherwise, that would have been cataclysmic. Anyone seen Birdhouse? Last time I heard they were in a coma. Oh, no, there is a char where they were once last seen. There we are. That's a little bit better. Right, who else are we looking at here? Who's in a poor mood? Bobbert was in a fine mood, actually. Let's go through our list here, then. Feeling stressed. It's understandable. You have the whole... You've carried the entire colony, so he's probably got severe backache. Cass Bear. I mean, the rest of the people are actually in a good mood. I feel like... I definitely think this was the best way to go about it. Let's go through then and see if we've just got anybody who are, like, pessimists. Greedy is probably not a terrible one to put into storage. I shouldn't call it storage, should I? Very neurotic. See, neurotic is another... Meant to break threshold plus 14%. I mean, that's Robo Daddy, though. Too smart, tough. Hard worker, too smart's another one that kind of is a bit hit and miss. I'd be happy to put one of those into storage. We've got one spare. This is a hard choice, really. I think Ginza I'm going to put away. Predominantly because Ginza fills a niche that we don't have. That being good mining. Fast walk and neurotic means they're very good at mining as well. But the neurotic and the greedy are two things that are going to work in tandem to probably really lower his mood. So let's put you in cold storage as well. Or very warm storage. It's 67 in there. They're not going to die in the caskets, are they? I never considered that. They're not going to just die from, like, you know, if it gets to 500 around the... Obviously, it won't get that high. But if it gets that hot, they're not going to just die. And how many Psycho Loops? We've got 25 left. Robo Daddy. Oh, we're actually... Oh, let's go ahead and just get the last process down there now. Do forever. Do it forever. Go. Let's get the last of these leaves down. And then we had a completely successful harvest then. Then we're looking at, like, another... I mean, we've got, like, 450 Yayo overall. That's phenomenal. That's incredible. What was that? I actually got one. Disappointingly, our lightning rod didn't do anything. A steel barrel soaked it all up. What are you looking like now, my friend? You butchered a cobra. What do you butcher? It's a guinea pig or a cobra. Greater immortal still. Shit. Are we ever going to see an Apex Immortal? Probably not. What's more surprising as well is, if you remember, I put the manager job to the highest priority too. To basically hunt everything that was capable of being hunted. Like even boomalopes, grizzly bears, you name it, we were hunting it. And we didn't get a single quickening, even though we were killing every animal on the map, which was causing more animals to reset, which is causing more to be hunted. We're not just recycling through the same few animals, you know? And we set the meat limit to the highest, so whenever something spawned in the map, it was dead, and we still got nothing from that. This is staggering. I think I'll probably up it again. I'll leave it down to you guys in the comment section, but I think I know what the answer is going to be. Let's be reasonable. So how are we looking then? Everybody's in here, correct? I think we need to get rid of some of these beds, don't we? I think we need to go for a full reset and then undo it, just so people have beds to sleep in, because otherwise it'll still be given to people who are in storage right now. Is everybody in there then? Robo Daddy's decided to sleep in his own bed because he is fucking insane. 70 degrees. And he's got his heater on. Be more like Robo Daddy. So I'm going to be able to get these last few online. And we're not going to need them after the season's over. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that, just so we're not wasting resources. Obviously, the ship Cryptosleep caskets require a different one. So we'll just probably take these apart. I think we will lose, because, again, the way Rimworld works is you lose, what, like 75% of what you build, but it always takes away one of each as a minimum. Because we used one advanced component with each of these. Was it one or was it two? It was one. It means we're going to lose all of those advanced components. It's 9 that we've kind of dropped there. But was it unnecessary? Possibly. Very possibly. But this is one of our last big challenges before we go into Merciless, and I want to make sure we're ready to go into Merciless, all guns blazing. Oh, dear. You hit my lightning rod? What'd you hit there? My doormat. Brilliant. Well, it can't soak up lightning, but it can attract drop pods. Although this gear is always worth a fortune, isn't it? Let's get this shit hauled, actually, kind of urgently with our immortals, because that stuff's worth a bloody fortune, Hyperweave. Bear and Fingers are completing to be the Magistrate. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move our immortals back to the regular lockdown zone, because as they're going in and out here, they are letting a significant amount of heat in. It's 6 degrees C. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get them in, but as the final thing I'm going to get Sharamus to do is obviously a steel wall, just to block this shit over, just so they don't keep... Oh, we've got to be careful how we do it this time, because we don't have a door on the other side. We'll have to block over the main door, which I don't like, because it means if we have to leave... Oh, why don't we just block there? That's obviously way more sensible, you big fool. Right, let's go and unrestrict you for a second. Get working on that. Where? That seemed like it was close. Oh, no, it wasn't. Bloody miles away. Wow, look at that. I love the Meteor Storm. It's really, really cool visually. And it feels like it's always a threat, even though it never actually has killed any of our people. But I feel like if you fall... If you get unlucky and that thing falls on you, it would be devastating. It would instantly kill an immortal, no doubt about it. There'd be like a nuke dropping on them. Right, Sharamus, what are you doing? A steel to wall blueprint. That's really the only place we've got steel left, is it? Oh, it actually is. Wow. Oh, you dick! He built that so quickly. To be fair, he's got 18.71 construction, and he's got a hammer. Let's put a regular speed there, too. You son of a bitch. Right. There we are. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again, please, Sharamus. Try and get you actually on the inside now this time you do that. That way, even though we've got our area, it does prevent them from... Oh! God, it does build fast! Look at that! No. Stop that. Right. Construct. Boom. Done. Safe. Safe and ready. 375 meals, 1 inferno. I think we're going to be fine. Where are my components? You didn't bring any components in. We haven't got any components. Well, let's hope we don't get any breakdowns, because that's going to be a big yikes. We've got medicine, though, so we've got that going for us. We do have the capability of replacing cables and gas lines if those blow up. But overall, this is frightening, isn't it? Can we get people inside the... Like, not to leave this layer? That's good. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, Piotr. Let's go ahead and pull Piotr into a... Let's go ahead and clear the external layer of lockdown. That's unnecessary, isn't it? Lockdown. No. Lockdown. There we are. Let's go ahead and remove this layer. And just bring them back. Go and remove that door too. Piotr, I need you to wake up and fuck off. Brilliant. That's always a good start. They've been in there 5 minutes. Just to really drive that point home that I don't want them going through that door. There we are. Raw meat's right away. There goes all of our Cobra meat. And into the Inferno we go. I think this is going to be fine. I think it's going to be really, really easy. The Cryptosleep caskets has essentially made this easier than the last time. We've got it triple layered with the insulation, with the air conditioning, with the coolers. Nothing to worry about. How are we looking on the outer layer? 6 degrees, -6. 15. That's it. We've got a fucking heater running there. It's 104. It's going to get 100 degrees warmer. But I think we're fine. Let's leave it there for today. Apologies for the episodes over the next few days. They're not going to be so dynamic. You know, they're not going to be mind-blowing or anything like that, because of course we're locked in. We're locked into our kind of cycle now with the tornadoes going up or whatever else. And I have some big things coming up soon, which I am not going to be at home for. So I am having to pre-record content. I don't want you guys to be left without anything. And I think I know how to do this at this point. I feel like I've got the YouTube thing kind of in a place where I can probably record 1 or 2 episodes without the comment section saving me. You know. Thank you in the meantime to the patrons, the coffee producers. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to do about this end screen. I can't put anybody's names on, and I wish I had more time to be able to produce some fancy end credits or something like that, but I'll try and do that for whenever I just get 2 minutes, basically, because it's a nightmare right now. Thank you to Boop, Leo, Gwanes, Chase, Roll2D1 Games, Norstrus, Ninja Tree V, Limpy George, Skaz, Odie, Kamar Ishmael, and of course everybody at the insane executive tier on Patreon. And a thank you to Alex Scaliver, Nemesis Rubius, Oliver, Boop, Dork, Moira, Mythomatic, Big Weeb, Layla, Scarlet Bard, Jan, Buen Gun, Juncture On, Asaran the Cat, My Name Isn't Dio, and everyone else at the executive tiers on Coffee. Thank you to those guys for making this episode possible. And in addition, a thank you goes out to Uwe, Wave, Way, etc., Zafio, Horlin, Jonah, Betimus Max, El Zilcho, Jesus, Nox Immortalis, The Gentleman Ghostonaut, Tom Pudge, Tom Pay, perhaps, Moondoggy, Marcel, Extra Smooth for their support over on Coffee. Thank you to you guys. And a thank you, finally, to our patrons of the day, including Ben Taylor, Marit Threndrau, Kamikaze, Swifty21, Tiger Rifter, Red Wrath, Deplumbic, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Hey I'm Alex, Luke, Jordan, Vegan, Stonemason, Evan Dragon, 323, Will Wade, Jared, Moonray, and Tofu10. Thank you to you guys. Thanks to everybody. Thank you for bearing with me. And thank you for enjoying Rimworld. Such good games as Rimworld, you quite clearly have good taste.